Hello, survivors. Hello, how's it going? Keyboard is doing my nutting right now. It won't stay where I want it to stay. Stay up here. Just there, that's it. Okay. How's it going, guys? How we all doing? Okay. Oh, hello there, coins! We actually kind of needed them. The timing is perfect. Look, we're back up. We're back up there, and I should get like 300 coins right now. Oh, we're back. We're back at a 100 pool situation very soon. I was not 100% fully like sure, but it looks like we're gonna be at 100 pool, which is good. We needed that once. I'll take. Okay, let me just check chat. Let me check chat. What we got going on? I think I've done a lot of this. How many? I must have so many torches now. Well then. Let's think. Yes. Let's just start this. I'll do it on nice and slow. Why is the volume so loud? Feels so loud. Okay. Sorry, I've ignored all of you. I do apologize. What's up, Redneck, Ethan, Alexander, Shane, Eric, Ryan, Bloodline? Thank you all for tuning in nice and early. Kurt as well. Cygnus, Moon, hello indeed. What's up? How's it going? You're close to getting Princess. Nice, Alexander. Princess is so important. So good. So good. What's up, Rio Diaz? Hello. Lord Bradley, hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in, bro. What regions are you guys from? I'm in Hall myself, but there are a bunch of halls in chat. I'm in Hall myself. Hi, Locke. How's it going, Ash? Thanks for tuning in. Moon, congrats for World Champions 3. I hope Moon got a nice night's sleep. Personally, I was really wired. I had a really kind of jam-packed weekend. I didn't get much sleep today. I'm going to be honest. I went to bed really late as well, and I think I got. I'm pretty sure I only got in the region like 4 hours. It doesn't feel like I got that many hours. Like the Saturday and Sunday, I just were so full for me. What's up, Getish Kumar? Hello. What's up, Peter? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Kaiser Sauce, Kaiser Soze. What's up? Every time I see that, it's Sauce. Anyone know what the upcoming reward was? The upcoming reward was, well. There was like a semi-leak, I guess, of a potential future event, and it was kind of confirmed on the Discords by Texas. I always say his name wrong. I was just calling him Tex, but I think it's just it's Walker Texas Ranger. I was calling him Texas Walker Ranger. my brain. Anyway, it was kind of confirmed by like inadvertently, I guess, that it was part of an upcoming event. And if you saw what was in the bag, it had cards for Carl and cards for Michonne. Whether that was just like visuals, as if, you know, like the cards just on a deck, because it was like, I think it was like a queen. And let me see, was it a queen? Yeah, it was a queen and a jack. And they could have just said that was like, you know, in the hierarchy of like The Walking Dead, Michonne is like the queen. And the Jack would be like the king's son, which would be Carl, you know, because the king would be Rick. So potentially it could have nothing to do with the event in terms of the character, but we could. I mean, we don't have these characters in RTS right now. That's the thing. So we could potentially be having a Carl and a Michonne in the upcoming event, but that's a big maybe. A big maybe. Like a pick your side S-class event. Like, I so many thoughts right now. So many thoughts. Who else we got in chat? Let's see. Hey, look, good war weekends. I know you were pretty busy updating us on Rock. I was really busy everywhere. Like, when I wasn't streaming here, I was also streaming on a different platform. Like 6 or 7 hours at a time, doing some other stuff. Really busy weekend for me. I didn't get to war that much. I think I scored like 30k. I did let them know that I wouldn't be able to hit. And then my other faction was pretty much dead, and I just filled when I could, and I hit a couple of times, so I wasn't too bothered there. Because the faction, I'm pretty sure, is falling apart. Good, going good, surviving. That's the key part. You're keeping on surviving. Slept for close to 14 hours. Damn. Like the stream, yes. Yes, how many early... 24 early likes, boys and girls. Nice. Getting in with those early likes. I like it. I likes it a lot. Thank you so much for the early ones. Appreciate it. What's up, Noah? How's it going? Sulfurion as well. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Sea Horseman. What did you decide in the end, Sea Horseman? You were on my stream yesterday. You tuned out, I think, after I talked to you about it. Or I might have shut down my stream. I can't remember. What did you decide? Hey, overused intro. I mean, it's an intro. You know, it's an intro. I mean, I guess I could get one made, but I haven't really thought of anything that's a decent idea at the moment. That's the issue. I haven't thought of any good ideas. I got 2 jackpot bags. Well, I'm not sure what the situation is going to be with those bags. Like, they could take them away, they could leave them. It's hard to know. Why have I got Arab as an ally there? I've got no idea why. From Ultimate, yeah. The cards one, yeah. People were getting the new event bags in a glitch earlier. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. There is something special coming up on Wednesday. I don't know if it's Wednesday. I think it's going to be next week because there's nothing on the calendar for this week. Hey, look, do Priya and Princess go? Yeah, they're hand in hand. Princess can go in any team, but on a Priya attack team, she's awesome. I just hope we get a good event for those jackpot cards. We'll see. How would you use Georgia in a team? Defense team, attack team. She's a pretty good controller. She's not quick on an attack team, but on a defense team she could be okay. Just really defensive. I just make her really, really defensive. Just for Wang Fa from Level Up last week. You got Wang Fa as a 6-star. Big yeet. Watch jackpot cards. There was like a bag that was dropping on the gear map. And then, I mean, they didn't really take it down. The gear map just ended. And then people were still getting stuff. What's up, Sabresto? Can you help me, please? Scopely have suspending my account. I don't know why. And it is a number 2. It is number 2. It is number 2. Have you been? If you're suspended for like 24 hours, it's most likely something that you've typed in chat. You know. Some people can type some naughty stuff in chat and get suspended. That's how it works. Is it worth spending coins on trainers to get Mercer's cards, or do I save for 100 pool? I have 10k coins. What? Spending coins on trainers to get... Oh, you mean for level up tournaments? The best way to spend coins is for SRs. I don't know if there's an SR. Oh, there's an SR tomorrow. You can win SR tournaments by buying like 30 cans. If you can get lucky, you can win an SR tournament with 30 cans. I did War Token Wheel and got Ryan. Then I got, after midnight, I got enough to do Prestige. And I got Red Master with the shield. You mean Fast Mercer? Fast Mercer. Fast Mercer was pretty decent. He was pretty decent. I actually got absolute defense on Fast Mercer, and I remember getting PMs from people saying they hated me because I didn't mod him to do anything. I just modded him to be really tanky, and he had 30% HP, 30% defense, and absolute defense. And he was just so good, so good. What's the deal with those bags in the Giro map? I mean, they were dropping by mistake. That roadmap's been messed up and bugged for a while though, because it's been dropping some bags that are meant to have gear in it, and it's just literally had nothing in it. I'm going to change my name, so remember me. I'm going to be Legendary 2008. I'll try. You know how hard it is to keep track of names. I've got so many people. I've got 10,000 subscribers, and I probably have like a good, like consistently a good 500 or so tune in to my live streams, like over a month. So it's really hard to keep up with names. Sometimes someone's like, "Oh, what's up, man? I haven't been on your stream for a year. Do you remember me?" It's like, well, barely remember last week, man. Just saying. I do my best. I do my best. I'm only human. I barely remember last week. When will the event be? I think it's going to be next week. Just because if you look at the calendar, it's completely bare. And they've been really good at, even if it's like leaked information, they've been really good at announcing events on the calendar early. Like we knew about paging Dr. Stevens like 5 days early because they announced it on the calendar. Same with pretty much, I think Saviour's Reckoning as well. And I think they did this last time where the week after War of Champions was a bit chill. And that's this week, basically. So, yeah. I only found one. Yeah, I think the drop rate was really, really bad. Coin events are like League leaderboard, kind of. I wish they do a coin event. What do you think? Look, I mean, coins is nice. But I don't think it's going to happen because they just had so much trouble with the last coin stuff. Why is my energy just say 93? Did you see that? It just said 93. It didn't say out of 96. It just said 93. And now it's back to 93 out of 96. That was weird. I think it's because I leveled up while doing the first stage and it just messed up the thing. That was a little weird. I don't know why, but I want Scopely to mess up so that they could give us something like coins. Just saying. But you've got to realize how game economy works, right? Let's say they release an event. It's designed by developers. You know, it's done all that stuff, and then you have a team of people who will like monetize it, and then they'll monetize it in a way like they'll predict how much money that event will make them over the course of a 4-week event. If there's a gate that reduces income, effectively they see that as lost money, and they've got to make it up elsewhere, right? So then we'll have something stupid come into the game to make up that lost money. So it's actually better that there's no gates at all. You know, that's why we have characters like the trader come in, because it's like, oh, we need money, guys. You know, it's just like kind of thing. So it's better that there's no gates. It's better that it's balanced. That's the best thing you can hope for, balance. And then that's why free-to-play characters are bad, because they don't want to bring out decent free-to-play characters because they want people to buy promos. Whereas if the game was balanced and we didn't have any issues with it, you know, we'd have a bit more, better characters than the Glens out there. Any drama from WOC? How many retired? Not sure yet. I don't think I've seen too many announcements. I kind of assume that people who are around now are around, you know? If you've made it this far, you're not really going to retire at this point. I mean, I don't know. Maybe some people from Walkers might, because they've won and they might try and finish out on top, but I don't know. Who knows? I hope they include some daily cards, rewards in the black market for SC members. Really like the doc event. Yeah. I would definitely pick up Survivors Club again if the next multi-week event had like good inclusion for that event, because like they did for Doc Stevens event for sure. Bloodline, I agree with that. Why don't they do Walking Dead in PS4? Well, they do. They have. You can get the Walking Dead game in PS4. Like 90% sure anyway. Pretty sure. I know GBZ got a PS4. I saw it on his Instagram that he got a PS4. And I think he live streamed. Like, I randomly got an update this morning that he was live streamed last night, I think. Whether it was a test stream, I don't know. What's the new event? We don't exactly know what it's going to be, but we've got some like early information that the stuff that happened earlier on the gear roadmap was to do with the next upcoming event. So, and it's most likely going to be next week because it isn't on the calendar right now. Interesting. It should be the next big multi-week event though, because we've just had Dr. Stevens end. Whether it's going to be like a 2, 4 or longer. Hopefully it's at least. I like 3 to 4 week events. It seemed to be like the right timing. I don't know. Can't wait to get my 10 coins from Leagues. Yeah, Leagues coins is trash right now. But what if they did one specialized for coin? They've done that in the past, and there have been issues, and that's what I'm saying. If there's issues around it, then it's just like, yeah. I have this plan on pick your side S class, like just like Savior, Dwight, and Hilltop Jesus, but in S class. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'd be down for that. Let's say Rick versus Governor or Rick versus Negan. Well, it can't be like that because we've already got a Rick, so it would have to be like... It would have to be... I reckon like Dwight versus Jesus again would be cool. Because everyone remembers that. It'd be kind of like a reminisce and of the event style, and the characters would be kind of cool. What's the event? It's probably the next big event that's coming. There was like a card bag on the roadmap. And it has been, the info is that it's going to be, it was part of the next event, but we don't know too much information. The only information we've got on it is in that card bag, on the cards themselves, was Carl and was Michonne. Whether that was just a visual thing, whether it was actually part of the event, you know, like, it could be collecting Michonne cards to get Michonne, or collecting, because they're not normal cards, they're these, like, silver cards that look like part of the event itself. Just a note, champ tickets. I don't think I've got any. I found arenas really hard this week, just because like I especially 5-star arenas. I aced. Oh no, not 5-star arenas. The second one, I aced every one like in 1 or 2 turns. And I was like, oh, I did pretty good here. And I was 20k behind the first place. It's like, okay. So it was just about matchups. It's because like I was getting like S5 teams and stuff. It's like you could kill one of those teams in just like 2 basic attacks with a Brio. Just command her to do another rampage. 3 World Kansas comp for gear roadmap mess up. I'm not sure whether that means they're going to take away the bags or not. I don't know what the situation is there. Hey look, I need help finding a new faction. Who should I search for it? Level, member, reputation, etc. I don't know. I honestly wouldn't know where to start. You can check the forums. You can check my Discord has got a transfer section. Just put your name out there. Got Princess last week. Total game changer. Best character. Yeah, 100%. I wouldn't say best character, but definitely the most like versatile and most important character on an attack team in terms of just like making it so you can attack every a defense team. I think the best character is still Priya. When it comes to like pure damage potential, for sure, in my opinion anyway. In my opinion. 6-star S-class. Who are we talking about? Will there be a new story in the roadmap? Who knows? Who knows? You'd assume so, because the story isn't finished. I didn't realize The Last of Us 2 is coming out next Friday until today, so much craziness happening in the world right now. Huh? It is actually coming out next Friday. I'm surprised it hasn't been delayed. Mr. C has a 24-hour slap on the wrist at the moment. Yeah, he said something naughty, I guess, in global chat or something. S-class working on Mercer now. Good luck. Good luck. I got Zachary this week. What, from Prestige? Congrats. I love the Walking Dead Road to Survival. Nice. You're in the right place. Love hate for me. Well, I mean, I think if you take certain things in the game too seriously, you're gonna get really upset. Honestly, if you're not enjoying the game, you should just definitely stop, or at least just play another game on the side to see what it's like. I played other games on the side to see what they do well, and they do stuff well and they do stuff badly too. So every game's got it basically, especially in the mobile phone industry. It's just because of the way they try and monetize their games. It's really can be a bit harsh. Geist, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I never changed my name. No worries, Gumbo. Have fruits. Have fun. I kind of want Dr. Stevens' event back. What, the trauma one? Yeah, I mean, it was. I reckon we could probably have that in like another 2 months. We had a little break after spring what was it? Shattered Spring, and then we had the pretty similar event again with Dr. Stevens. Where am I from? Like in the real world, I am from United Kingdom, London. How do you level up faster on player level? There's an XP roadmap that was up on the weekends. Just farm that over and over and over and over and over again. Do everything. SR is really good if you want to level up really quickly. SR tournaments, just make sure you complete Legendary. You get 10,000 XP for the last stage of SR tournaments. And then that means you can get 80,000 XP every 2 hours once you complete it. So if you get onto that last stage, you can get XP real quick. Thoughts on dropping everyone down to Gold 1 in leagues? I actually don't mind that at all. But I think the coins and stuff is bad. I think the structure of the campaigns, which I haven't even seen yet, but I've seen it announced, but I think that's bad. I think the way they should have done campaigns, right, is if you score 10,000 points in a season, you get the first 5-star, not get to gold. Because there are going to be people who are like in like silver, right? Imagine you're brand new to the game. You won't get anything out of leagues for legitimately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe an entire season. So you won't even get anything out of leagues. And all you'd really be able to get anyway is the first 5-star. So just give the first 5-star really, really easily. It makes it a bit more flashy for the newer players. It doesn't mean anything for veterans. The first 5-star means nothing because most people are going to want to go for the S-class. But the 5-star could be useful for someone who's brand new, you know? So yeah, I think they should make it like score 10,000 solo, get 10,000 solo trophies for the first 5-star. Then gold 1 for the second 5-star, then gold 2, gold 3, and plat 1 for the remaining 6,000 collectibles. And that way you only have to get promoted 3 times rather than 5 times or whatever they've got out right now. I actually don't think it's gold 1 for the first 5-star, is it? Is it gold 2 for the first 5-star? I honestly can't remember. You leveled up, I did indeed. Thank God for the week off. Yeah, I mean, yeah. How's it going? It's alright. Just a bit tired. I'm going to get a really good night's sleep tonight. I was going to release a video today. I was teasing it a little bit at the weekend, but I've been really tired and I haven't really been sleeping well. So I just took the day off today. Because I know it's a quiet week anyway, so I know I've got a bit of freedom to make some content this week. And last month was like my best ever month on YouTube, so I know I can chill a little bit on this month. I don't have to go crazy. Bills are getting paid this month no matter what. We good. We are good. What should I do? What should I do? I think I'll do the Ascendance map. We'll do some ascending. We'll just do it default. Fastest way to Survival Road, I think. I mean, it's fastest way is just everything, but Survival Road gives you a lot of XP for sure. This is the end of the quarter. I think you have something in saying that end of the quarter events are usually disappointing if they have to make up previous losses. I think we'll be okay. I think the trader would have made them enough money, but then again, this is capitalism at the end of the day. I don't think a company's ever gone, yo, you know, I think we made enough money this month. We don't need to make any more money, guys. We're good. We'll wait until next month. No company's ever done this, really. So, yeah. I just hope it's fun. You know, that's the main thing about. I don't mind if anything's too pay to play, but as long as it's what I can do is enjoyable, and if you are doing small amounts of payment, that it is worthwhile. You know. My opinion, anyway. My opinion, anyway. Anyone else get whales and spenders all weekend? It depends what regions you're in. Depends which region you're in. If you're in World Champions, then yeah, you definitely did. I agree, balance is the way to go. Yeah. What's region? I'm in Hall right now. You're from Brazil? Okay, Alison. Brazil. So Mohammed, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm curious about the new event. You lured me in with that front image on the video. Yeah, it's basically there was a bag that was in a roadmap, and the bag has Carl and Michonne cards in there, but they're not like cards like Arav and Priya and stuff. They're cards that were part of an event because there were other event cards in there, and then it was announced on the Discord that the bag was erroneous, and it included this bag, that was to do with an upcoming event. So it's going to be to do with this upcoming event, whatever this event is going to be about. It's something to do with, you know, it was like a deck of cards. It was like playing cards, and it was a Jack was Carl and Queen was Michonne. So whether it's to do with those characters, like, you know, could be a pick your side event where you need to get Michonne cards or Carl cards to get those, or it could literally just be like there's different like tiers of gear to get, and those are the cards for those tiers, because they were representing Jack and Queen rather than, it could just be Jack and Queen cards and those were representing it rather than it being like actual Carl and Michonne cards. Just a lot of theorizing at the moment. I guess we'll know in like by the end of the week or early next week, because the calendar has been really good lately, so we pretty much know it's not this week because it's not on the calendar. Scorched is recruiting currently. Apparently some members retired. Saw on the forums. Okay. I need help with the story modes. My team is S5++. Take your time. Take your time. You know, no rush. Just work through your roster. I would say get Princess from the current League store. Really, really good. If you're brand new to the game, a veteran, it doesn't really matter. Make sure you pick up Princess from the League store. The season store. She's awesome. Yeah, I got that notification from GP also. When I clicked it, the stream was private. Oh, right, okay, maybe it's just testing it out. Hopefully the new event isn't pay to win and free for all. There's always going to be some pay to win elements to every single event. I mean, that's kind of how it works. Well, I say every single event. I say most 99% of events. So you get the old like gold crate thing where it's just like completely just open. But yeah, Carol versus Alpha. Just in general, definitely Alpha. Like what? Is that even a question? Love Savior Blue Dwight in the good old days yet. They haven't got a Dwight S-Class yet. He was pretty cool character. And he can hold a bow, guys. And they don't have many characters that can do that in the S-Class era. Just saying. Just saying. I don't remember Dwight versus... Yeah, it's probably actually before your time. You come in as 6-star. Dwight was an event. Dwight versus Jesus was a pick your side event. That was really good. It was one of probably the first really good events in the game. And everyone, like 95% of people picked up Jesus just because he had a revive. I picked up Dwight and oh my god was Dwight good. He did 600% rush, single target, stun for 2 turns or 3 turns. And debuffs them like minus 80% defense. That whoever he rushed, or like he was on my defense team, and had Ezekiel as a leader, so he rushed turn 2. Whoever he rushed was dead, like gone. And if they weren't, they were CC'd. So it was awesome. It was awesome. What's up, Jenny Williams? Yeah, I mean I've already answered that. I guess you would have heard that. I'm a bit behind on comments, so I do apologise. Dwight versus Jesus takes me back. Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. I think a lot of people have good memories of that event if they had it. I had 13 champ tickets and coined 2 extra entries. Nice. What position are you in right now, Moon? S-Class car were tough. Plus fast, 50% attack and huge AP. And S-Class machine was strong plus alert, 50% attack. I think you're dreaming with the 50% attack. I don't think we're going to see 50% attack again. We only have seen that once. You should probably always think that every leader is going to be 40% from here, unless like it'll be rare that they're 50%, especially in events. RIP token pull events. We don't know. We don't know the situation. And it was before the S-Class character and even 6-star. Yeah, it was. I mean, they were both 5 stars. They're both 5 stars. When did you get Carrie-Anne? Last night. I pulled her last night. I pulled her last night in the temple. I got the luck. We pulled her last night. I'm very happy. I'll have a video up about that probably tomorrow. I also got like 1,000 cards nearly. So from a 10 pull, and I think we did like, I mean, you can see how many pulls we did exactly. Oops. I think it's 14. My Silas club's run out now as well, so I'm kind of in trouble. Yeah, we did 14 pulls total. 10 pull plus 4 Survivors Club pulls. And we got her as a 6-star and I think we got like 700 cards. Pretty happy with that. Pretty happy. 30%, like nearly 30% of an S-Class without really, you know, properly going ham on it. and I've just got her in this team just because I want to see her. Basically, I'm not going to see her too quickly as an S class. So yeah. What's up, Keith? Thanks for tuning in. What's up, Wise Dragon? Gentleman is a nice damage dealing. Also, the video. Yeah. I mean, I've already said Demas, with the waste knot. Any waste knot character gives false damage. Like if you do exactly the same situation with a character that hasn't got waste knot with splash damage, the damage will be like 10%. 10% of that, because the waste knot damage passes to a character that's died, and it passes back and forth. So you're getting extra damage that just doesn't exist because waste knot is busted on when characters are died already. Now you can test it yourself. Attack a central character, then attack a side character, and you'll see the damage difference massively reduced. You'll kill everybody still, but it'll be massively reduced. Go a step further and say Princess is the best char in RTS. Most important versus best, you know? It's kind of like saying, like, I don't know what it's like in sport, let's say. It's like saying your best player in a basketball team, right? Could be like your center, who just scores a lot of points, or like your small forward who scores a lot of points. But your most important player could be your point guard, who distributes the ball to them, basically. And I'd say Princess is more of a point guard, whereas Priya is more of that like 3-point from the outside buzzer beater character. Basketball fans in the chat, what's up? I too have seen the video about Gentleman. Yeah. Hello from Argentina. Hello. What's up, Keith? Thanks for tuning in. I think originally was delayed and it was supposed to come out in February and March this year. I don't think they would delay it so close to the 19th of June. What was originally delayed? Did the event start? No. Is everyone ready for the transfer merry-go-round? Soon. I think they're going to make people transfer back from War of Champions first, then allow the transfers to open, so people have to buy a key if they want to. Not having problems facing Princess Priya when encountering them on defense teams. Oh no, on defense teams there won't be an issue. Although Princess should be if she's in the correct team. But yeah, on defense teams, Priya's not super. Like, she's relying on Rampage basically. Have you played GTA 5, and if so, who is your favorite character from Franklin, Michael, and Trevor? Probably a mix between Franklin and Trevor. Michael's probably the most boring out of the three. I haven't really played it though, so something could change in his storyline or something. I'm about to rank up to rank 2. You're talking about in leaks, man. I'm so behind in comments. I am indeed. What is the max player profile level? 200s. Maybe since YouTube Monies was good last month, you can spare time for an episode of The Road this month. It isn't about time, it's about like topic. I can't even think of a topic. I've been thinking about one. I cannot think about it. I'm definitely down to do an episode, because I did promise you an episode. Oh god. Let me just delete this guy. See you there. Okay. If Trader is farmable, I would get him as soon as possible. Yeah, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Got S-Class Trader in the last 10 minutes of Premier Recruits. Now, why have I made you mod? Why have I made you mod, Man on the Moon? Didn't even delete the guy's comments. This guy. Anyway, I'm joking. But yeah, delete people who do that, basically. Good news on, I think I found the faction in looking for. Hey, happy dates. Happy days. That's a nice feeling. Can be. Like I said yesterday, if we all play can farm some more promo S class. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. But then the second we can farm more, they're gonna see it as like less money made. You know, you gotta see it from Scopely's perspective as a company that wants to make money. So while it's good for you as a player, you know, the balance from Scopely is, I think we get a decent trickle anyway. Every single event seems to give a trickle. Just even in the small events, you just got to work hard. Like the Savior's Reckoning, I saw people just not even bothering. You still got like 500 cards out of that. You know, 5% of an S class for very little work, and people were just complaining. It's just like, you know, I don't know what to say to you at that point. I'm glad this week is Mercer Eugene because I can grab torches and chill. Yeah, I'd be doing that anyway, if I'm honest. Do you know anything about the new event? To a certain extent, yes. To a certain extent, no. Sorry, just let me see. Skipping forward on the comments. Handsome animator. Good news, mate. Good news. Christy, congrats on your temple for Karen. Yeah. Yeah, I got pretty fortunate. Thank you, Christy. Thank you. Not as fortunate as you, but top 0.4%. I'll take it still. I will take. Can anyone give me a recap on Dwight versus Jesus? It was just a 5-star pick your side event where you had to do an entire event, and at the end you could pick one of those two as a 5-star. It's literally like a 4-year-old event now. Only in second arenas because I just got sniped since I had those ticks. Oof. Sorry if you answer this, but have you heard anything about the random playing card bags that dropped in the Ultimate roadmap? Yep. Yeah. They have said they were a mistake, but they are meant to be for an upcoming event, and that's the whole theorizing of Michonne and Carl potentially being part of the next event because they were cards in that bag. Have you ever played Last of Us because second one's coming out on the 19th? No, never played it. Never played it. Hey, look, is it a free-to-play event? Every event has free-to-play elements. Some of them just don't have that very good, good ones. What was the one recently that we had a really terrible free-to-play element to it? The Faction Assault one, and that was a real letdown because Faction Assault, I think, is something that generally people kind of enjoy, and it was such a bad event. Like what you could do for free to play. I think I got everything I needed for free to play without hitting once. I hit like 5k Faction Assault points every single Faction Assault, and I got all of the free to play rewards within like 24 hours. It was so bad. It's all good. I'm messing with you, man. I was messing with you. Rick S class is point guards. I think Rick S class is more like. I think he's more of like a distributing center rather than this point scoring center. Like quite a good defensive player. Basketball analogies coming in now. Right before my birthday, Last of Us 2 is coming out. Probably a birthday gift. Well, if you enjoy the game, hopefully you manage to get your hands on it. What do you know about the new event? And when is the event? It's not this week. It's coming up though, because it was said by Scopely. Did Moon end up spending 7k coins? Yeah, exactly. Without hesitation. I knew you'd do it without hesitation. You just wouldn't necessarily be happy about the fact that you had to do it. My phone's making a lot of noise. One sec. Why is it making so much noise? Turn off. Thank you. I've got like a proper, I think it's called a military phone. It's a VK World. So I think it's actually made by the people who own the website VK. I'm not even joking. But it's a VK World Stone. But it's like you can hear it. Listen to this. That's a brick, right? It's a proper brick. It's water sealed and everything. I can just take it in the bathroom if I really wanted to. I would say Shiva's event wasn't a good free-to-play event. Shiva's event. I think that was a premium event. That was actually a premium event. Like, every event has promo stuff to it. Some of them, like the majority of them, have free-to-play elements to it, though. I think I'm done on this region. For the moment, at least. Have we got anything that I can do? Kind of need to get weapons going. And want my level ups. It's going to be the way it is. We're going to return. I got lucky. Yeah, no worries, Christy. We definitely want to take it away from you. How are you leveling the S class now? Are you just slowly leveling them? Are you trying to get them ready for the next war? I can't remember what you said your team would be with them. Have you got a nice melee team? Look at my supply markers. Absolutely wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Okay. Let's do some stuff here. Okay. Well, Garrett 2-star. Sorry, I was wondering if you might sit on it for a day. Yeah. I'm pretty sure just Moon wanted it. Nokia 3310. That's called a VK World Stone, I think. I think it's literally called a VK World Stone or something like that. What's the new event about? Cards, apparently. Cards. Like from a playing deck. I just binge watch your final live stream and your reaction on getting carry on. Alright, yeah. It's crazy, right? This is the messed up bit. I'll tell you the full situation about this, right? Last War of Champions, War of Champions 2, it gets to the end of the War of Champions and I'm just like, yo, I'm thinking about doing a temple. I'm going to do a temple just like to sort of mark the end of War of Champions. I look in chat and Andrea's in chat. I'm like, Andrea, tell me what to pull on. And she tells me to pull on 5-star version of Dayu, right? Oh, no, 5-star version of Mon and Rosie. Put on a 5-star version of Mon and Rosie, get 5-star Dayu. Before this War of Champions was ending, I was like, you know, I'm feeling doing a pull again, but I'm also feeling getting Andrea to pick the person to pull for me again. So I tell Andrea this. Andrea comes to my stream, and when it comes to the pull, she tells... This is the best bit. Everyone's like, pull on Dwayne, pull on Dwayne. And then she was like... I think she was like, yeah, just pull on... I was thinking about putting on Camilla, but everyone's saying Dwayne. I was like, no, we're putting on Camilla. So I put on Camilla, and boom. Get another one. The theory is the next time we do it, next War of Champions, it's going to be an S-Class, because it's tiering up 5-star, 6-star, then S-Class next time. The Last of Us is my favourite game of all time. I'm in my 40s and basically on my life. I took the 19th off from work specifically for part 2. Hey, I'm glad, man. I'm glad. I hope it's enjoyable for you. I never really played it. I found out that I can play it on my PlayStation with my mouse and keyboard, so I might actually start playing some games on it, to be honest. I'm real mouse and keyboard. I cannot handle controllers for anything except beat 'em ups and racing games. And maybe sports games like, you know, FIFA. How do you have so many regions on one device? Did you use transfer keys? No. Transfer keys make you change your region from one region to another. That's what that does. How did you get plus 48% attack on Freya's weapon? I kept upgrading it, pretty much. Just kept upgrading it. I could have got 50%. On my other region, I got 50%, but I didn't on this one. I'm thinking of maybe behind Frost with her. Oh, you're not actually going to use her as a leader. The rush of HP would be a pain. Yeah, her rush is actually kind of nice. The bonus HP and does she do a team heal as well, or is it just a self heal? I can't remember. Oh no, it's an attack buff, isn't it? It's a team bonus HP and a team attack buff. Yeah, that isn't too bad. That basically makes her leader skill give attack when she rushes, and it's pretty quick. So, and I think it's 100%. So like when she rushes, she'll rush quick enough that it's always on, which is pretty good. I don't mind with that with buffs. I don't like that with control. Would be a pain in the butt, but she's only tier 3. Only tier 3. That's quick. That is quick. I'm gonna be maxing out my Erin real soon. She's been in You Got Luckies a lot recently. Just looking at your archived mod stream. Ah, okay, right, yeah. The way I did Priya's weapon was I had a double attack AK-47 that has double attack and 30% attack on it. I put huge bonus to AP when attacking, and I go up to 40% attack. So I made sure the first time round, it's a perfect weapon. Then I 5-star the weapon, get Rampage, and then I go for 50% attack with the extra 2 upgrades. And unfortunately, I didn't crit one of them, so 48% attack. Unless the 2k cards away from her, so if I got lucky, I would have her SR. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. My brother did a 20 pull for Arav, and he got 1,000 cards, and I think that's pretty good for a 20 pull, 1,000 cards. I actually got 700 from 14, so yeah. And then you can start new accounts from the same device in different regions, but you start over on a new account. Yeah, you start over and just like from the beginning. And also, you don't get the rewards twice, just so everyone realizes, like, I've had some people be like, oh, you get extra coins. You don't get extra coins. Like, when I level up in this region, I won't get those 650 coins that I got in my other region. You only get level up coins once. You only get league coins once. You know? Like, right now I'm getting 256 or 246 for promoting in this league. And in the other one, I'm getting, like, 3 something. I'm a little bit higher. I'm not up here, like, 321 or 312 or something. I'll only get the 321 or the 312, whatever the highest is. This one does nothing. Literally nothing. Can you tell me about the new event? I've said it a couple of times since you've asked, Kilo. But I mean, I will say it again. Just try and pay attention. Try and pay attention. There was a bag on the gear roadmap. This gear roadmap. Not this particular one, but the gear roadmap that was here was Ultimate Gear. And there was bags dropping by mistake. And in those bags were playing cards. And 4 of those playing cards were either Jokers, like 2 of them were Jokers, 2 of them were Queens, but the Jokers were Carl and the Queens were Michonne. And it was said on the Discord by Tex that those bags were dropping by mistake. And they were bags that were intended for an upcoming event. So just they are going to be for an upcoming event. It's whether there's going to be a Michonne or Carl involved in that, or they were just placeholders for the cards just to make them look nice. It's hard to know at this point. Camilla luck, yes. Camilla luck for sure. You pulled on Camilla, I think. I did indeed. You pulled 6-star Carrie-Anne. Yeah. I did. I also pulled 6-star Gentleman. I've got actually a little bit of luck recently. I'm still under. Like, I was talking to Moon last night, right, on voice chat, because Moon needed to vent to somebody. the guy was like, just can we talk? We talked. I swear he just talked for 10 minutes straight. I didn't get a word in. But Moon said, your luck's good now, and then I worked it out. I said, it's still bad. It's still bad. I've only got the top one twice, and that's 0.4% twice, right? I've done over 200 pulls on SC. That's not including the 100 pulls for Rick, you know? So I think I'm still under. I'm still well under. It's just I'm sort of like it's not as bad as it was before. Like 2 weeks ago I hadn't even pulled a 6-star or a S class. But now I'm up to 2, which is decent. So yeah. 4-star standing next. Maybe that could be a good lucky pull. What's up, GB? Saw your live stream go live last night. I got a notification about it for the PlayStation. I saw your PlayStation post on Instagram as well. You've been rinsing it. just in time. People are telling me in chat that The Last of Us Part 2 is coming out. And I know you were talking about Last of Us a little bit last year or earlier this year. So I'm guessing you're going to be down for playing that. Hengyan or Arav? I'd probably say Arav. Hengyan is beastly, but he requires a little bit more to get his weapon. Like he has to have his weapon in a good place. Like right now, my Hengyan is beast mode, but it costs a lot more to get him there versus what it costs to get Arav to beast mode levels. And they're both maxed out. Both vet rings maxed out. Both got really good mods, but Arav literally just needs like 3-5% upgrades on his weapon and he's a sick. Whereas Hengyan needs the 100% crit to be sick. Like he has to get it. I have got it, but he has to get it. And you could just not get it for ages. Yeah, I need to finish off Erin and Raulito now that walk is over. And my Lady Georgia, yeah. For Risley's. For Risley's. I just realised I got the wrong princess. She is the gold legendary, not the purple one. Is she tough? If she's tough, Mohammed, it's all good. You need 2 5 stars to get this to get the S class, so you're all good. I'm going to end up 3rd in league, but I'm telling you, Champ Arena, it really sucks. Only 1 box. Yeah, I noticed that the crate has been changed in arenas. Kilo, I've literally said it like 5 times. I'm not going to be answering your questions anymore. If you keep spamming the same thing again, then I'm just going to have to ban you because you've asked like 5 times. I've answered you every time. You're not paying attention. That's what it is. The crate here is bad. Look at this. It used to have Wang Fa in it. I'm pretty sure. It used to have Wang Fa. I'm pretty sure it had Guo in it as well. I don't know what that's about. I think I've got some. We can just check. Did I actually have some? No, I didn't. I didn't participate in some of that stuff. I might actually have some still. There's the secret bag. No idea what's going to happen to them. Yeah, these are the ones. Yeah, look. That's how many more cards there were. Like right now, there's only up to these 2. So they removed 4 card types. For some reason. Arav is a beast in SR. Oh, in SR, yeah, he's 100% monster. I should get Andrea to choose who I pull on from now. No. Sorry. I'm sorry. I called dibs already. And she agreed. She's only going to use her witchcraft for my pulls and her own. We had a discussion. And you used to get 2 in top 60. I'm 23rd and only get 1. Okay. That's that. I didn't realise that. How's your day going? It's going alright. It's going alright. I didn't have a great night's sleep yesterday. Looking forward to my bed already, to be honest. Perhaps the crates are bad in arenas, depending on which league you're in. I mean, I guess that is potential, because this is from when I was in Diamond. There is some potential there. You could be correct. I just want to be able to transfer so I can finally craft. Oh, you can't even transfer yet? You can't transfer? I'm pretty sure the crafting stays. Does it not? I thought crafting stays. Oh, right, because of the crits. That's right. Wait, did I just get some cards? Did I just get some cards? I just got 90 Pete cards. So random. That was from the Territories event last week. This is the region I had Pete on in as well, which sucks. So I mean, I've got a few hundred Pete cards now. Quite a few hundred, I guess. Yeah, roll this out. It's my mum's, my brother, and my sister's birthday today. That is random as hell. That is random as hell. So what's the new event? It should be starting next week. There's no solid info on it at the moment, but there's a lot of theorizing because of the bugged bag that they put out by accident in one of the gear roadmaps. Crafting stays, level up resets. Oh, they haven't given keys out. Okay. They want you to compete in another level up. That's it. That's what it is. They'd be good to keep you there for another SR as well. Solo SR, please. What do we have to do to get into Plat Diamond Leagues now? Placement in gold, I mean. What do we have to do to get... Promote 3 times to get into Plat. We're in gold 1. It'll be gold 2, gold 3, Plat 1. And then it'll be promote 6 times to get into Diamond. Because there's 3 in each one now. So it's got gold 1, gold 2, gold 3, Plat 1, Plat 2, Plat 3, Diamond 1, Diamond 2. No, the other way around, right? You start in 3 and then go to 1. I think you... No, it's the other way around, right? It's not golf. I think so, anyway. In most leagues where they do the diamond and stuff like that, 1 is the highest, not the lowest. I'm top 20 in gold 2. Gold 1. You're in gold 1. You shouldn't be in gold 2 yet. I just realized I can get Princess today. Nice! Nice. Yeah, I sadly watched the leaked footage of The Last of Us 2, so I don't know. Feels bad. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything. I heard there was like a lot of negativity, but I don't know anything about the Last of Us storyline, so. I just find roadmap needs to be a bit harder. For what? It's been like 2 weeks, no updates, so I kind of missed the beta. What's your opinion on update? What ideas would you like for the update? What do you mean? What are you talking about, Sincere? I don't even know what you're saying here. Lockdown doesn't show it, but he's probably tired of everyone asking the same question over and over again. I'm kind of used to it, if I'm honest. I'm still answering the same question, like, who's better, Princess or Priya? Like, people are still asking this question right now. You know? Now, if it's the same person asking the same question over and over again, yeah, that gets frustrating. If it's a different person, they don't know, I'm down for that. I don't mind. I'll help someone out. But if someone's not paying attention and they're just asking the same question over and over again, then yeah. I just realized oh yeah, in faction leagues my new faction is Platinum 3. Nice. Yeah, that makes a big difference. That'll make a big difference. You go to your season tokens, make sure you claim her. Make sure you claim her. I think I claimed her on this region. Let me have a little look. I get sick of hearing it. Yeah, I claimed already. I claimed both cards because even though I don't think Tiffany's like amazing, it's 25% of an S class for 25k season tokens. Like you literally could offer me Eugene here and I take it. Right? That doesn't mean I want it. I would have preferred this being a choice crate. I would have preferred both of them being a choice crate. I think the way they should do it in here would be like a good tier choice crate, or they could do it like they did that crate on the War Wheel. I think that'd actually be pretty good. They could do it like this. is it? They could do it like this. That would be good. And they could have like, I don't know, up to 5,000 peak cards could be claimed. So new players could catch up with leagues and arenas, and veterans could just get a boost on a character that's a bit more recent. Or if you're a new player, you could maybe just take a gamble and be like, you know, I'm going to bypass the ones that give me 1,000. And I'm going to go to the one that gives me 500 because I like that character a bit more. Is Priya good with Princess luck? No, they're actually terrible together. Princess is actually a terrible character as an S-class. Just, you should be depoting her right now, guys. Work on your S-class Glenn. He'll get you places. Mainly, you know, gold 1 for the rest of the season, but he'll get you places. Oh, Frost. I'm actually going to do this. I think this is my Frost region. Let me just double check. I think I'm claiming Frost in this region. Yes, we are. Okay, I'll do this. Cost 3,000. 3,000? 300. And I've got a fair bit. Oh, I nearly went with that team. That would have been wasted cards. I actually think I'm going to take a Pete instead of Heng Yan. And the reason I'm going to do that is I'm worried that things will go wrong. Even though I probably wouldn't. I'm just worried. Whereas Pete's just like, he could just keep me alive. So like this is fine. And because I've got 2 Priyas, I'm definitely going to rush with them. Same, I get sick of hearing it even though I asked earlier. Look forward to save up for Mia's pistol. I'm probably not going to buy Mia's pistol if I'm honest. Don't have any characters that can use it. You know, I've got no alert characters that can use it. I think alert is the worst trait it could have been for me. Tough would have been good. What else would have been good? Fast would have been okay. Yeah. But as it stands, not that spectacular for me. Oh, wait. I was nearly just about to rush, just auto. I get sick of hearing it. Yeah. A new event? Yeah, there'll be potentially a new event coming up. Not this week, I think it's going to be next week. Is that Reflect? Wow, he tanked a lot of damage there. Oh, how's he so tanky? One sec. 100% defense. How's he getting 100% defense? Is it from his weapon? Oh. Oh, it would be from Negan's rush. Okay, I was saying that. Damn. It's a very, very tanky Frost. Tanking the hits. Okay, last one. Double Princess is... it was actually kind of needed. Happy with that. Actually kind of needed. Okay, let's see if we can get them both. We got them both. Oh, happy days. What are those card docs for? It's going to be for the upcoming event. I did my pull on Warwheel and ended up with a dupe for Payback Negan. So on it, yeah, I'm not putting on this Warwheel at all. Not a chance. I said when it first came out, when I made the video about like reviewing it, I literally said that it's come out and I'm instantly just like, I'm not pulling on it. I'm waiting for it to reset again, and that's a terrible will. I'm not even someone who spends a lot or anything. So, and I don't want to do anything on that. Characters is what I spend the least on. I spend stuff for events most of the time. Like I do like starter offers on events or Survivors Club because of events, and that's just give me no like boost. It's giving me no boost at all. Okay, thanks. I'm going to power level my Glen Burrow back. Yeah, what you should do is just get your Priya and level up your Glen with your Priya. You get a lot of XP that way. You get a few thousand. Priya's useless now, guys. Anyone who in chat thinks, oh look, the ultimate gear remote's back. It's interesting. I wonder why they brought it back for 24 hours. Maybe because it was... I think it's because the bags are bugged. I wonder if they fixed the bags in my thing. No. Oh, maybe they have. One sec. I think they did. I think these ultra rare ones are the ones that dropped. Has anyone else's bags been fixed? It looks like mine one have. They were like these brown bags. They look like these ones. And it had literally just nothing in them. It looks like they fixed them. Awesome. Awesome. I know it's only a little bit of gear, but it's frustrating. It's because it was like that for 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure it's been like that for 2 weeks. I think it was these rare gear bags, right? Was it these rare ones? Oh yeah, because it's different depending on what you get the drop on. So it could be the ultra rare ones as well. Good. Yeah, that was really annoying. Because I think that the stuff that it was giving out was this trash. Like, literally just taking trolling me hard. S-Class Glen is God tier. Yeah, definitely. Reds with Rampage, which that was a thing for Glen. He hasn't got very high damage though, right? His damage is quite low. Where is he? Oh no, he's not even in here. Can I see his stats anymore? Is he... I can't see him anymore, right? Yeah, I can't see him. I'd have to go to a different region. $500 cards and 2 max 6-star princess away from claiming the S-Class version. The grind is mind-numbing. I mean, it is the game. I like it personally. I know a lot of people don't like the grind, but I feel like right now in the S-Class era, I'm constantly working towards my... It's not quick, that's the biggest issue, but that's what you pay for, speed, right? I just feel in the S-Class era, I'm constantly working towards like my next characters. Like, I'm probably in the slowest position I've been. I don't know what I'm claiming at the moment because I got Mercer. I mean, I'm claiming Frost just for the sake of it because there's no one else to claim. I guess I would claim maybe Lewis, but like no one's roster changing for me at the moment who I haven't got. I would definitely get the Gentleman if I could. That would be the one I'd go for. Yeah, well, since I got Frost, that's it. No one else is really changing much. We're doing a sentence. Go. Oh, okay. What do you think about S-Class Mercer active? Should I level it up? No. Lord Bradley, definitely not. Keep it on 1 out of 8. It's not a very good active, and he'll do it turn 1 on a defense team, and you don't want him to do that, basically. So that is a definite no. I want Slater, so I tried. Slater is actually a pretty good 6-star. Rick reminds me a lot of Slater, to be honest. Quite similar. Thankfully, I have a few trainers to level up Princess when I get her. Nice. Yeah, definitely worth using your resources on Princess. She's awesome. She awesome. I'm gonna run it. You're gonna do the Frost one, yeah? What's up, Trip? I'm an hour late. What did I miss? Not much. Not much. Just chilling out, chatting, talking about the potential of this new event. We don't really know what's gonna come, but thoughts. Like, it seems like you guys would be pretty down for a pick your side event. If it's not this event, hopefully they do a pick your side event in the future. Like, here's my idea, right? They have 2 S classes. Free to play can grind out one, like heavily grind, and they get one. And maybe like if they grind enough, they can maybe get a bit of the second one. If you're free to play, if you're a whale, you can, you know, get one and purchase the second one. Or like, but you get to choose which one you want, and that way they'll both be good. Because if they're not both good, no one will want to buy the second one, and everyone would just claim the only one that's decent in there. So it like increases quality of the characters that they'd be giving out in events as well. That would be kind of good. Well played, yeah. Is that with the bags? Yeah, definitely. Looks like we're back to over 99 in general. Unless it was on another region. I know this is debatable, but what mods... Wait. But what mod that better on Wangfar, Def or HP? I think he can get really ridiculously high defense, right? His base defense is really high, so you want to try and make them even. If you can. Mia's weapon in store works surprisingly well on Pete. Keep all stats, but add 2 JP into it. Oh no, I'd agree there. I'd agree there. Oh, I know what that was. I know what that was. Don't worry too much about it, guys. What region am I in? Just need to find out where I am first. Okay, everything's good. Be fine. Oh, that. Wait, let me just check. Let me just check. I'm pretty sure that was something in particular, but we'll just double check. Could have been something else. Okay. Alright. I know what it was. That wasn't a game crash. That was something being updated on my account. And it had to refresh basically. Also, I played the Delta roadmap, and I think Scopely will put Lily as an S class. I'm pretty sure. Sounds interesting. I might be able to get Tiffany as well. I would just pick up her cards just because the cards are there, right? Frost and Shiva are my next choice to grind for. I mean, yeah, but I mean, Frost is available. Shiva not so much. I don't know what was in the war crates. I enjoyed the pick your side events. What other one did we get? We got John and Maggie. They were both the downside of that was they were both Gen 1, and it was in the Gen 2 era. That was a real big letdown. And John was like the obvious bad character compared to Maggie. And you got a double attack weapon if you went for Maggie. Like, Maggie was such the better pick. AP down weapon was nice if you had like a Koa or something and you really was lacking a AP down weapon. But Maggie was like such a nice pick. And she had like quite a nice rush. I'm not a whale, I'm a dolphin. Can you make the noises? That's the important thing. I nearly made the noise of a seal. I'm pretty sure I was just going, ar, 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 ar. I don't think that's what dolphins make. Don't they just have this like weird laughter? That's it. That's a dolphin. I remember now. I got Lead, Harvey, Slater, Arab, Princess, and Doc Stevens. What do I think? Just what do I need? Just better weapons. No, you need a better leader. Harvey's AP on defense. You need AP on attack. Unless that's a defense team, but even then, I mean, you want Angel as your leader if you've got her. Should I go for Raulito or Wangfa? Personally, I think Wangfa is beast. Raulito is like, he's good, but not by himself. Wangfa you can put Wangfa in any team. Doesn't even need lead bonus. He's so good. What he does. He still only can go in certain teams and be effective, but at what he does, he's so good. Decent offer on trainers in shop. Okay, I'll check it out. Stupid random crashes. That wasn't a crash. That was not a crash. That was not a crash. That was probably me getting an X promo on the test region. By the way, Order 66 was in the same CRW as my faction. We never matched up, but it was nice seeing you guys on the leaderboards. Yep, that's nice. I only got to war for a couple of hours, so I couldn't really get things done. I think I got like 30k. I only had like a couple of hour period on Saturday afternoon, or was it Sunday? I think it was Sunday. Wait, who's the Mega Whale? I don't know. Who's the Mega Whale? Maggie is such a good pick. Yeah, because of the bypass, Christy. you like that one. Nice impressions. Not the dolphin. Yeah. That is the sound a dolphin makes, right? I'm remembering that correctly. They kind of had that little laugh. I will get S-Class Wang for maybe tomorrow. Nice. I think he's a good character. I use him on... He's really good on the hard road maps. And he's good on Legendary SR, right? When it gets to like really high level Legendary SR, you can just build like a really defensive team and the only damage dealer you put in is him. I remember when they had a Legendary SR stage, right? And you know when you get to the Legendary SR last stage like this, right? You can use the tokens in SR to just complete it, or you can not use the tokens and do it over and over again. I can't remember what it's called. Is it platinum? It's platinum stages or diamond stages in is it diamond? Legendary. It's legendary stages on SR. You don't get many tokens of legendary, but we get plenty of elite. We get plenty of elite tokens. So you can go back to elite and just easily finish those. Or you can try and like auto the diamond last stage, and I wanted to not diamond, legendary last stage because I wanted more XP. And Wang Fa was just such a beast, because you can make him so defensive. I had Eric as my leader, Princess, Wang Fa, and then like Douglas for Guardian Shields. I can't remember who I had as the last character. I think it might have been like Cole for just some control or something. I don't know. Going for Aaron for leads. Wish me luck. Wish you luck. What? On Wang Fa? Why do you need luck? Are you pulling? You crank me up. £30 for 40 bennies for Ulysses. Not a good offer. They had a good offer in the other day. I'm not sure if it's still up. I meant to buy it actually. It was like £5, I think, for 10 bennies, and you've got a crate that could possibly give you 10 bennies or 10 Brady's. Also, which S-Class should I go for? Princess for sure. 80 bennies. 80 bennies for 30s, okay. That's not too bad. 80 bennies is pretty good for 30 quid. That's going to last a long time as well. Oh, Bill, yeah. I still need Eric. I still haven't got him. I managed to get him off for like 100 pull in the training grounds. Let's just check out this offer. Oh, he's still here. This is a good offer. £4.69. You get 10 bennies, and then you get a crate that could has 35% chance of giving you 10 more trainers. That seems like a pretty decent offer. Pretty cheap as well. And I think on Amazon you could probably get that for cheaper. You're probably going to like £3 something for that on Amazon. I've got some credit, so I might pick that up if I remember. Memory like a sieve at the moment. Not getting enough sleep. Road to Summer. Oh, is this the thing that you're talking about? Is this the trainer offer you're talking about? I mean, it's not terrible. The other one's better. The £5 one's better. Because you got 10 guaranteed, but you could potentially pick up another 10. I pulled Cameron from it, still viable. Not really. Not really. I mean, he's good if you've got another specialist that is dangerous. £3.78. I mean, that's a deal, right? On Amazon, £3.78. That sounds good to me for that offer. If you've got credit, if you've got like Amazon credit, which I do at the moment, I've got 15 quid. What are your thoughts on Carrie Ann? I did a review of her. My review videos are still on my channel, but I think she's pretty good. I like her leader skill in terms of balance as well. It's a much more balanced leader skill versus RNG leaders, because it is really, really strong, but there is a way to tactically approach that leader. So there's some strategy involved there, whereas RNG on mods and stuff there's no strategy there, and it's like, nah, I'm done. Wangfar is a beast. I run him as lead on one of my attack teams with 2 princesses, Pete and Trader. Works great. You should probably try and run Pete lead on that team. Try Pete as your lead instead of Wangfar. You won't get AP. But you don't need AP. And you might want to trade out one of the princesses for a command. And then like basically you'd have my team that I have here. Quite similar to it anyway. You just have Trader instead of Priya. And I beat a lot of teams with this when it comes to Jackie teams. Let me see if I can find one. My tactic is kind of weird when it comes to this team. I do not have any confuse resist, but I actually built it specifically for versus Jackie. And my idea is that I'm going to gain AP no matter what. The confuse is only for 1 turn. As long as I can be okay after that 1 turn. Yeah. So right now I got confused. I got 1 infection, right? And the idea is like Wangfar can just do his everything straight away. That's Wangfar done pretty much. Hopefully he did get hemorrhaged. Nice. Everyone's hemorrhaged as well. And as long as they've got no one with okay, he's not got cleanse. No cleanse. They've got defense up, which doesn't do anything for this team. And then all I do is just auto. And I should be okay from here. We'll see. Oh, one sec. One sec. I just need to do that. And then we should be good. Because now the hemorrhage is going to just get going. Oh, wait. We're getting... Did he not do his active? Oh, damn, it's her rush. Okay. Okay. Why is he not doing his active, Pete? Oh, he got commanded. He got commanded. But the great thing, because we got Pete, it'll just get picked up again. So, yeah. Oh, this guy's a joke. The trader's such a joke. Like, literally, only the trader did anything there. That was just the trader being the trader, you know? And his 1-turn weapon. They need to fix his weapon. He nearly got me. He nearly got me. If you've got the trader, hopefully they're going to be balancing him soon, but you're kind of fortunate in the meantime. Let me get some cans. What are your thoughts on Carry On? Yeah, sorry, I just answered that already. To get it through Amazon, would I need to uninstall the game and reinstall it through Amazon? No, you can just install the game twice. You should play Galaxy of Heroes. It's really good. I played it a little bit, and I did it for some coins, and it was okay. It was reasonable, but I'm not that into Star Wars to be really loving it. I like Marvel more, so Marvel's kind of the same as Galaxy of Heroes, like Marvel Strike Force, and yeah, I played that game. I got to max level and stuff, and got a bunch of characters. But that game becomes such a grind, and I'm not that into it, you know. And it's very heavy time investment, so I had to give it up. Cameron Scar, I'm here to help you, sire. Princess. Oh hey, a practice dummy, pretty much. Yeah. What do you think of Carry-On Monsterlock? Full defensive. Pretty much, you could just. Yeah, I think just full defense. She has quite low attack, right? Like 2k. She doesn't need any stats for attack, so yeah. Let me see. I've probably got someone who's modded the way I mods. Let me just check after this stage. Explain this deal with Amazon. Ain't got a clue. Is it legal? What? Amazon. You know the big website Amazon. It's like it's a real website. Like it's like basically downloading the game from Google. Of course it's legal. Take out other traders and the crosshairs is the real bonus. I think I'm pretty much nailed on for 5th in our league lockdown. Nice, 775 points, nice. I think I'm like 300 or something. What's up, Mr. C? I'm not sure if I can have you be a moderator on my YouTube channel while you are suspended in Road to Survival. I can't have someone representing my channel who's got a suspension in Road to Survival, Mr. C. Can't have any of this, I'm afraid. This is un-lockdown-ish behavior. I'm joking, man. I'm joking. Just like, just don't get banned again, man. just the best way to do it is just like open a notepad file on your PC and just rant there and then just delete it afterwards. Because it's just as effective for your own personal relief, but at least you don't get banned that way. If you say the trader name, my ear think you're saying the traitor, like your accent is on point. The trader, like the trader, the traitor. Nah. Anything going on? I finally got the day off, I guess. Well, there was that bag earlier. I'm not sure if you got it, if it dropped in more Champions region or not, or if you were suspended or not beforehand. But there was some bugged bag. That's going to be for the next event. I know people got a couple, and it was announced that it's going to be for the next event. And inside the event, there's cards. I put on my thumbnail. And you can see there's loads of cards, but there's also particular ones. Like 2 jokers, which is Carl on the front, and there's 2 queens, which is Michonne on the front. So it's like sort of like a rub your beard kind of moment, like For those of us who've got beards in chat, just rub your beard. What could this mean? I almost don't want to claim the trader. His double 6-star team is so much fun right now. I'm sure it won't last when infection resist or two comes into counter him and Dayu. It's just going to be a healer. It won't counter Dayu as much, but I mean, there's already some counters for the trade already, like healers, healer-wise, and the weapons as well. There are counters for him. You can rest easy now, Mr. C. I have take less damage on traders full slot. Okay. I think the cleanse is pretty good because it's really hard to get something on him, and if you do, then him cleansing it as well, it's just like, oh great. How did you get banned? It was in faction chat. Someone must have reported you in your faction then. Oof. Unless you use like keywords. If you use certain swear words and stuff, it's gonna get logged and they will check it, basically. Yikes indeed. I rub my chin, no beard available. Not yet. I've got quite the pandemic beard at the moment. It's not that bad. I have shaved twice. I've got proper long hair at the moment though. Oh my god, have I got long hair? It's like nearly. If I let it flow, let me just see. It's nearly like touching the bottom of my neck on my back. It's nearly touching the bottom of my neck. If I let it go over my ears, it covers my ears. So I've got quite long hair at the moment. I speak so bad in my faction chat. Never got banned. You just shouldn't talk too much in the game if you're going to talk like that, just because you will get banned eventually. And what happens is, like, let's say no one ever reports you, and then one time you do it in global chat and someone reports you, they look back at all the stuff you've ever said because it's all logged, right? And they can see you've just constantly been doing this, so they'll just ban you instantly. You know? One question I have: the Camilla Diamond Knife. What do you think about the mod for the weapon? I think it's natural upgrades, right? To just make it like huge AP and then upgrade the percentage to maxed out percentage. Or did it have a 25% upgrade on it? I can't remember what the base stat was. I think it's an attack team weapon, not a defense team weapon. So I'd like to put attack percentage on it. We use line mostly, but thanks. Yeah. I would definitely just keep it to line chat, basically. It's kind of strange. If you swear in chat, you get banned, but the world map stages are full of foul language. It's undirected and it's narrated language, right? So it's like, it's not insulting you or a particular group of people. Whereas when people swear in chats, they're not generally just like doing what's the word? Is it explicative? That word where they just swear, right? They're actually straight up insulting people, which is completely different, or you're generalizing against certain groups of people, which is bannable. You know, I don't think. I mean, you could potentially get banned for just straight up just swearing in chat for no reason, or like overemphasizing what you're trying to put across by just putting the odd swear word in here for like I say, emphasis. But most people don't swear like that, right? Most people are actually just directing at people. I never swear. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you rarely ever hear me swear on YouTube, but when I'm chatting, I swear quite a lot when I'm with people. And that's why sometimes the odd time I have sworn on stream is because I'm just chatting and comfortable just chatting along. And then sometimes I can just drop an F-bomb by accident and I catch myself doing it. On YouTube, on Twitch, I wouldn't care if I was doing it because they're not as strict on Twitch when it comes to censorship of your language. And like, you don't get effectively demonetized on Twitch for just swearing, whereas on YouTube you can effectively get that happen, unfortunately. Explicit. No. That's I think it's called explicatives. Is it explicatives? Let me just Google it. Explicatives. Yeah. An oath or swear word. Explicatives. I might actually pronounce it wrong though. Expletives. Okay, yeah, it's not explicative. They're not a clickler. It's pletives. English language. There's a lot of words that mean the same thing, basically. Have you ever read a thesaurus, guys? 57 words for the word red, basically. God, these English words, yeah. It's hard when I'm English. Chris Uva, grape, yes. I know. You are from Brazil. Are you from Brazil, Chris? I know if you can do translation. It's automatic though. Expletives, yes. Expletives. I don't know why I'm getting the plicker. Explicatives. It's Wraith. Oh right, that's your naming game. Okay. League campaign mission. Oh no, league campaign missions out. Okay, we'll have a look. Maybe they've adjusted them. Maybe they've been listening to my chat. Let's see if they've been listening to my stream, guys. Fingers crossed. Nope. Only the first 2 missions are in here as well. So a lot of us are going to get this dude soon. You see, legitimately, right? For a bleed team, it might be worth keeping him as a 6-star because you can do 2 of his active then, turn 1. And then you've got 2 lacerators. And his rush does the same as the S class as it does as a 6-star. Thinking about that actually is pretty decent. Right, let me just check his S class. It's 800 on his 6-star. Let's check out his S class. I think it's 1200 800. Yeah, 1200 800. 4 turns. And then here is it like on a defense team or something? Oh no, it's just all adjacent teammates get 50% reduction. Is he in here now? I guess he was in here before. It's exactly the same rush. The rush is identical. Just this is weaker, a little bit weaker. No explicatives here. I'm actually going to Google this word. What does this actually mean? This is a word, surely. Definition of explicative. Serving to explicate specifically. That's very... Is explicative a word? Serving to explain. Explicative means you're explaining something. That's actually pretty interesting. I actually have a use for him. I got that Georgia, yep. The Greenville region is almost dead. What wave are you in? Imagine you don't get a key, Mr. C, because you're suspended. That'd be hilarious, and you had to buy one. I mean, not hilarious, but that'd be... Well, I guess it would be hilarious. I mean... I don't know. I think the fact that he's a lacerator is good. He is fairly tanky as an S-class character. I think he's fairly tanky as an S-class character. Where is he? Like he's got reasonably tanky stats. He's got a bit more attack than I'd kind of like. I'd like to see 500 or 400 less attack on him there, and 400 or 500 more HP. So the balance there is a little bit more defensive, but I think just as a lacerator he's okay. It'd be cool if the cooldown of this was 3 turns instead of 4. And it would be really cool if that weapon was actually useful for him. Like, this is the bit that don't make sense. This weapon has nothing to do with him. And that would just be terrible in his hands. It should be 35% HP or 35% defense. Huge AP when attacking, sure. 3rd slots should be like 600 bleeding when doing a basic attack, or 600 bleeding when taking damage. 4th slot should be like an extra 150 bleed damage. And that would be a good weapon. But like really niche, right? Right now it's a terrible weapon, like actually useless. The upgrades you're going to have to do on this is just going to be like... I know it's going to be kind of bad, to be honest. And that would have been a nice weapon. The weapons generally have been not that great though. I mean, the majority of the 5-star weapons that go into the 5-star wheel are just like, I don't even know what they're putting in there for some reason. It's just basically like selling laziness. It's not selling like a good weapon, it's selling laziness. People are just lazy when it comes to upgrading weapons. I might be able to get both. I mean, you only have to get promoted twice to get both. You think 1200 bleed is better? 1200 bleed is worse than 800 times 2, but it's just it takes up more space in a team to get that one. When you form a new faction, is it going to be highly competitive or a laid-back faction? I'm going to be returning soon, but I want to try War of Champions at least once before I leave the game. Are you talking to me? The faction I'm making is mainly going to be like just an active faction, not really trying to be like hardcore going to War of Champions or anything like that. However, every time something that came up like that, we would have like a faction vote, and everyone who wanted to go would 100% have the freedom to do that if they so wished, even if the faction said no. Let me see. I can help support all players were promised a key. Interesting, one of my faction mates also got suspended. Looks like we had a troll in the faction then. Oof. If indeed. Just going around reporting everyone in the faction. If you put Rampage on it, become kind of weapon, a good weapon? No. No. Rampage is really like good with double attack, and you can't put Rampage and double attack on that weapon. I mean, you can, but you have to luck out and get it on the first go. Now, imagine you get double attack, right? And then you go for Rampage, you don't get it. You're going to reset it? You're not really going to do that, are you? I mean, the 50 crit with Rampage, I mean, I get what you're saying, but there's team player weapons to increase your crit. You don't need it on the weapon that they've got in their hands. Double attack makes such a big difference. Getting suspended is sucky. I've fortunately not been suspended, but I do not ever type in global pretty much. Generally speaking, I know that there are some people who don't like me for whatever reason, because I'm obviously such a wonderful person. And if I just type in global, I know I'm going to just get reported just because it's me. There are a lot of people who are just very happy to see me type in chats a lot of the time, but I'm very wary of it. Scopely do know I'm a content creator though, you know. So if I got suspended, I could probably just message support and just say, yo, why am I getting suspended? I can't create content, yada yada yada. When, you know, I'm not going to do anything in chat. It's just not worth my time to get banned. No worries, Lord Bradley. Thanks for tuning in, man. Alien head. Love it. I actually like that one. Have a good night, man. Take care. Oh, shotgun for 5-star weapons was pretty good. I mean, there is the odd good one. Don't get me wrong. There is the odd good one. I think one of them was, like, insanely good. Like, it was just so good compared to the rest. It's as if they had someone who, I don't know. It was as if they were just, like, kind of just rolling the dice, randomizing the weapons a little bit with some of the weapons, and then someone actually worked on the weapons for, like, one or two. One or two of them are just crazy good. I think they use weapons pretty good. This upcoming 5-star weapon is pretty good. The one for Carrie Ann. I think it's got 35% defense, 35% HP. I can't remember what the third slot is. Maybe it's a huge bonus to AP when attacking. I'm not sure about the third slot. But the fourth slot is when being attacked, get elusive for 2 turns. Which is crazy. It doesn't even, I don't think it's like a better chance. I think it's just guaranteed. Which is nuts. And that's the 4 slot upgrade. So that's I think that's the first. Is that the first? I think that's the very first unique 4 slot that we've had. I think. Okay, I've done this. Okay. I could be wrong there though. Someone have to confirm it. Either way. Oh, wait, do I have one second? I do have Survivors Club missions still. Even though I've not got Survivors Club anymore. Because I don't think I've got Survivors Club anyway. Oh, I do have Survivors Club. Why did I think I lost it? No, I have lost Survivors Club. It's not in the top left-hand corner. Maybe I still get an extra pull. Like I still get the pull in 3 hours. So like I lost it today, but they're giving me my last pull, and then I still got the mission because I've lost my roster cap. That's for sure. I like that elusive. I'm not sure if we can see it still. Let me see if I can see it. Carry on drug map. Yeah. Is she your support? No, she's not. How do you see it? Does she become your support? It's 35% defense, 35% HP. Bonus defense when enemy's HP is more than 60%. Gain elusive when being attacked. So what you do on this weapon is you just go for stun on attack, because she's already gone on defense. She's already in, not a window. So she's going to be one of the... this is going to be one of the best weapons. And the worst bit about it is you can get 5 of those. And you can put it on your entire team. That weapon's really strong. And you can't disarm that full slot. You have to continuously steal. That is a real problem. Like you could steal it with ransack and then you could attack again and it could just come up again. I'm not sure if it's guaranteed. Let's see if it's guaranteed. I'm not sure. We'll see. Let's see if she gets it. Let's see. Okay, it's not a guarantee. It's a potential. It's a potential. But I guess it's going to be better chance, so it'll probably like be 50%. But that's really strong. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with chat again. Join my faction lock. We are wave 3. I can't get to wave 3. I'm on wave 1. Can't do anything. I'm starting my own faction though, guys. I've always said I'm most likely starting my own faction in the next couple of weeks. I'm still thinking about... I'm pretty certain I'm going to do it, but still thinking about it. Unfortunately, made many friends. So I am going to keep to my faction chat now, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, that's the way to go. Line chat is definitely the way to go as well. Discords. Those sort of places. Safety. Safety. Do I have many of these here? 3. I don't think I'm going to bother with that this time round. It was cool to do it the first time. What's the event? It looks like it's probably going to start next week because there's nothing on the calendar. But it's potentially to do with some like playing cards. We'll have to wait and see. But Michonne and Carl could be involved, or it could just be literally on the cards themselves. They're bad enough on the forums. Yeah. I can just message support and say, yo, made my day. Well, yeah. I mean, I've built a relationship with Scopely. I've made videos on the game for like nearly 3 years now. 2.5 years. I think I'm closing in on my 3-year anniversary soon. And you know, when you made videos for that long, I mean, Scopely know who I am. It took a long time for them to really take notice of the content creators, but they have finally, which is great. I never speak in global. Too many wacko. Yeah, I mean. Also, the chat. I find the chat in this game is not great. I don't like the chat system. Luckily, I'm in a new region in top faction. It's very chill. Nice, nice, nice. What's up, Stormy? I like that elusive. It's damn strong, isn't it? I rarely bother in global. This region often has heated discussions since the beginning. Global in this game is either great or dreadful, nothing else. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna go take a shower and go to bed. Have a good stream. No worries, Mr. C. No worries. Have a good night, man. She will be when you get to stage 3 or 4. Okay, we'll get to stage 3 or 4 then. I just want to see it. I just want to see the exact wording. What do I get for the stage 3 or 4? I get a trainer. I don't think this map is really good. Look at the energy cost. It goes to 30, right? Damn, that's such a high energy cost. Let me just quickly get through it. Wonder how you get the green. It's going to be from the wheel. There are going to be people who buy 5 of them, though, guys. Can you imagine an entire team with 5 of these? It's going to be a massive issue because they're going to all have stun on attack and all be windows, and it's going to be windowless. But I'm not 100% certain. I could be wrong here, but we'll just check. When we attack her, right? Let's check. When we attack her, let's attack this dude first. When we attack her, does the person who attacks her and procs elusive get AP? Yeah. So you still get AP when you attack. It's just the follow-up doesn't. Alright, good to know. Good to know. What region you're in? I'm in Hall and Schley. 2 regions. What's stupid is Kerry and Romap gives fast parts and she struggles. Oof. She looks sick though with the sword in her hand. Look at that. She looks proper mad. You know what she's kind of giving me vibes of? Like I know I don't know anything in terms of what this character looks like, so I'm just kind of making this up on the spot. But when I look at this, I'm getting that like Joan of Arc kind of look, you know, in terms of my idea of a modern day Joan of Arc. Come to Bell region. I'm not sure I'm gonna go. Not sure. What region we started faction? It's gonna be in a wave 1. Probably 1B. It's a sword. Yep, it's the sword. It's mainly the sword, yeah, for sure. It's also the stance. The stance. Okay, we get to see her as a teammate now. A better chance, and I think better is still 35% chance. Prepared swords. It does look sick. Is that the hilt? Can't remember. I think that's called a hilt. The bit that goes across to like basically stop your hands and fingers from getting cut off. I didn't actually mean to do that. I can't unsee now. Okay. Uncle Porkins, hey, look down, love the channel. Thanks, man. Thanks, appreciate it. We are wave 1, I think. What's the difference, though? Wave 1 is basically like you can't ever leave wave 1. If you're wave 3, you can go to any other wave, but once you leave wave 3, you can't go back unless you go to another wave 3 region. Wave 2 can only go to wave 1 and 2. Can never go to 3. When you go to 1, you can't go back to wave 2. If you're in wave 1, you're always in wave 1, but the wave 1 is split into 2 groups. It's called wave 1A, which is World Champions qualifier regions, and then wave 1B, which is non-World Champions qualifier regions. So who are the 2 promos at 1 walkthrough? I'm guessing Trader and Green Wreck. No, I'm guessing 2 traders. Especially for defense teams. I think there have been a lot of double trader defense teams. Also, I think Matteo probably was getting used quite a lot on attack teams. I did a little like attack team in my trader guide video, and I think that team kind of doesn't have many counters. If you have Wang, Far, Matteo, and Trader, doesn't have too many counters. Except maybe the RNG leaders. Only real counter they had, and you would only slow it down by a little bit. Never saw Matteo. Yeah, on defense teams you won't. It'll be on attack teams. I mean, I did see him on... Oh, I don't want to do this. Stop it. Stop it. You will see him on defense teams, but he's just not as effective. Basically. Her weapon is good. Shield weapon. Yeah, true. You're alright. I'm in the process of doing Dwayne's weapon since it gives HP bonus and death as base stats. Dwayne's weapon. Is that his Glock? I'm on a newish region, so Trader is beyond horrible to fight. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, for new players, Trader's horrendous. I mean, you could like decide to do lifesteal mods against Traders. I'm not sure how effective they would be. Because it's flat heals, it's based on your HP. So let's say you've got a... Let's find out what the max HP like lifesteal mod would be. I know the Paragon mod's massively boosted, but I think the base one's like 200, which isn't really that high, let's be honest. Double check. So lifesteal, the max it can be... It's not based on the damage you do, which is just stupid. 225 is the max it can be as a plat mod. So that 100 as a gold mod is so bad. And 225 is like what? If you've got 4k HP, that's 5% heal. And you need to heal 15% to cleanse Traders. Yeah, you can't use lifesteal basically. I mean, you can use lifesteal on top of other stuff maybe, but this alone isn't going to be enough. I think the best weapon is Martina's yellow weapon. Confuse weapon, yeah? Is it confused on attack? I think it's confused on attack, right? I don't think it is anywhere, right? The confused weapon isn't anywhere. Yeah, it's nowhere. Stretch ends in an hour. Arenas has already ended. Sorry, my bad. Dwight's defensive club has 30% defense and very large when taking damage. So I'm doing huge on attack and HP for now until I decide what to do with her weapon. What's her stat balance? Let's have a little look. She gives defense. Oh, you're not using her as a leader. That's the thing. You're not using her as a leader. That's the wrong one. There's a 5-star though. She looks pretty funny. I think the way Scopely are doing it is like, this is how she looked before things went bad, and then this is how she looks after the the apocalypse. And she's like, I don't know, some emo nightclub. Or like, I don't know, I picture Carrie Ann like works at I'm gonna say she works at a music shop. A music store. She sells guitars. She's really good at bass guitar. Does the S-Class look the same as the 6-star? I think the 6-star just gets a shirt on, right? Like a blue shirt. Her shorts actually change colour. They go slightly brighter. At least it looks like that way. It could be a optical illusion because of the shirt goes blue as well. But her S-Class, I think, goes... Yeah, she gets a jacket. She looks really sick as an S-Class. I really like her look. Her stat balance... Oh, she's really even. HP defense. Yeah, if you had her as a leader, I'd probably go with a defense weapon and then just lots of HP mods. Because they will multiply together. But if you're not using her as a leader... I mean, you could still do the same pretty much. Defense weapon, HP mods. Just to balance it out a little bit. Does the life still function the same as a healing ability and that it would decrease infection? It should. It should. It's unclear if you get lifesteal HP. I mean, I've never used a lifesteal mod, so you'd have to test it. But it's unclear if you get lifesteal HP even if you're full HP already. I only have gold lifesteal mods. My only way of countering trade at the moment is my 6-star princess and bleeding him out with Wang Fa or healing him with Kapoor. Yeah, Kapoor heals. Yeah, not much you can do. Is 6-star Matty only good? I don't think he is. I think it's like 2 that he does, right? It's not great. 2? It's all about his active. Up to 2 enemies get 15% infection for 3 turns. This character gets 100 crit. He's good-ish. He's not terrible. He's good. He's good-ish. But definitely the S-Class is legit. Because he does 4 infection first turn 1. Him and Wang Fa together. And then a trader. Nice wins. We'll love a Jessie for her active against him to outheal his infection. She looks like a chick who works at Burger King. Is that what you're saying? She works at Burger King. Okay. Is that what you mean by BK? Good issue trade. On an attack team, yeah. On an attack team, it'll be okay. Just obviously don't hit auto turn 1, otherwise they could infect the same people. Do Matteo's infection first as well. Jason is in the event tab now. Yep, we saw. A lot of people are about to get him in like an hour as a 6-star. Or a 5-star. Yeah, I think they need to redo, like not redo, but like in the future and next season they need to rethink how they're going to do this. And I think it would be better, like I said before, so that he could be the first 5-star can be claimed by everybody based on how many points you score. Just as long as you get like, I don't know, they can make it like, I reckon 10 or 15,000 solo trophies and you can get the first one. So even these people who aren't doing much would need to do more. It means it's, at least it's achievable by people who's in bronze and stuff, because they should be able to get stuff as well, in my opinion. Just check the store here a sec. How are you modding Mercer for defense? Probably the same as I would mod him for attack. I like to have my characters have a little bit of like, he's got a really heavy hitting rush, right? 800% is no joke. That is insane amount of damage. And because he's got a 40% weapon, or at least he would probably have at least a 40% weapon, most likely a 50% weapon if you 5-star his weapon. His attack output is not going to be too bad. So you could go with like attack set. Could be a good one, and you could like decide if you're going to use him as a leader. You might want to go for stun resist, because I see a lot of people like to attack Mercer with stun, like with Mercer. So he'd have to resist stun, and obviously because he's a rainbow leader, and as much as he can, he is strong and tough. He isn't really an actual leader. Like, look at his leader skill. It's actually really bad. All it does is all tough and strong teammates get a huge bonus to AP when they're taking damage. That's literally all his leader skill does for his team. It's one of the worst leader skills in the game. The reason people use it is obviously because of the second part, but that does nothing for the teammates behind him. That's why you can just roll with Aravs behind Mercer and not have any sort of real negative. It's not really that big a downside. So he's definitely going to get attacked by fast characters. And it just depends, like his defensive stats are pretty good, but it depends what you want to go for. Like, it looks like his defense is a little lower, so you go for a little bit of defense. In this slot, it really depends what you want to do, but you could go for something like AP drain, a little bit of control in there, and then you can either go for extra stats, or you could go for an extra resist. If you're going to use him on your defense team, it might be worth going for an extra resist. I would recommend taunt resist as that extra. Something like that, what I go for. And you can see his stats are kind of balanced now. And while that doesn't seem that big a deal, because his rush hits so hard, you know. And on an attack team, like if I just play that. On an attack team, he's still going to hit really hard. Because let's see what his attack stat goes up to. Remember, he's not maxed at all. He's nowhere near maxed. But his attack stat should go up to at least like 6 or 7k here, I reckon. Where is he? Oh, is he? You got lucky. I think he is. Yeah. You still see his attack stat 6k. So he's up to 6k, and that's without any weapon upgrades, and that's with him being tier 2 level 100. So I'm not sure how much more attack stat defense stat he's going to get. He'll get 650 bonus from this on his base. We'll just check out his base. 1 second. His base is 3449 to me, so minus 650. Doesn't matter too much. We can just check here. So you get 650 more than that, and he'll get like Arav based attack. So he could get, I reckon he could get around 10k with the 50% from weapon, 50% from lead. Get around 10k. If he gets a 15, if you get a 15 35 weapon as well, a little bit boost on top. What's up, Yoda? How's it going, Toffee? I better start rating him on top 10. My league and don't want to get pushed back. Rating doesn't do too much at the moment, but yeah, I mean, go for it if you can try and hold on. Is Mercer a better lead or Priya on attack? I prefer Priya. I know some people like to cheese it and use Mercer. Not my style. I love the percentage multipliers and stuff. But a lot of people use Mercer against Mercer leads. What's up, Riley? Thanks for the tips on Mercer. No worries, no worries. I would just mess around. Generally speaking, it's always good to have 2 resists on a defense team character. The downside of it is if you've got a character like this who relies on like a lot of attack stuff, if you have a defense mod on them, you can only really have 1 defense mod on them. Sorry, you can only really have 1 resist on them. That means they can just be very easily controlled. That's the biggest issue. And it does happen. She gets taunted and stuff. So then you can go things like attack while taunted or attack while impaired on Priya. Man, I've got 2 max mods on her. But yeah, you can go for attack while taunted or attack while. I've got attack while 41%. I've got a bad crit. 41. I don't think so. So like I showed it before, like if I attack my own defense, it can be just really funny. Watch this. So like, okay, let me just actually get my active. So if I do this. I wouldn't normally attack with this team, by the way. But if I do this and I try and control Priya, Priya's got 100% extra attack stat right now. Doesn't show that, but you can see it in her mods down the bottom. It says 100% attack while impaired. And watch her damage output because of that. If it crits, it's even going to be more crazy. I didn't crit. Lucky. Lucky. I don't think I've got anyone else that can impair. Let me do it again. You just got to hope that she gets a double attack and rampage. It can be just so funny because attack teams don't really have much in the way of like resist and stuff. It's just the way it goes. So and that's hanging as well. And I can't do anything about that, even though I've got a revive on my team, you know? Even if I pop Pete, Priya's still on the floor. Fortunately, I've got power, but yeah. That's why I think Heng Yan is awesome. Look at him. Look at him go, Heng Yan. You need to calm down, lad. Love the Heng Yan. Maybe I should do like attack while taunted on him or something. Oh no, wait. Crit damage is good. What's the other mod I've got on him? Because 100% crit rate is just so sweet. Attack versus stun resist. I've got the attack and defense. Okay, yeah, makes sense. He's such a monster, man. I have to rush him. And if she dies, she's yeah. Double attack is RNG, but the crit he does is not because he's got 100% crit. Why no crit damage on Priya? Because I built her for rampage, not for solo. If you want to, like crit damage is single target, attack is multi-target. Mercer leader's best account, Mercer, yeah, to a certain extent. It just sort of gives you equal RNG. That makes sense. Because Rampage is not affected by crit damage, yeah, so the overall damage spread is higher with plain attack, yeah. Just depends what you're trying to build for. If you're trying to build for extra damage on Rampage, then definitely go for just flat attack. You also need a crit mod. You know, that's the issue. You could potentially do crit multiplier in the bottom left hand corner. That's fine. You could, because then that's kind of doing the best of both worlds, right? Oops. And you do the crit multiplier mod in the bottom left hand corner, and you say, yeah, I'm going to get an extra. I've got some terrible mods here. 34%, 34%, 35, 38% extra attack, 38 extra crit damage when I hit a crit. That's fine, you could do that. The reason I've got it that way is just because sometimes when I rush, let's say I rush a Frost and then I get impaired on the first attack, the next 2 follow-up attacks, because she's got a triple attack, the next 2 follow-up attacks get 100% attack bonus because she gets impaired after the first hit. It doesn't stop the rush, but she is impaired on the next hits, and you can just see the attack boost just go. It's absolutely huge. Anyone seen Pete popping back once killed on Rao and Marlon teams? Marlon had no revive. Teammate weapon. No, not seen it. Double attack is RNG. Yep, double attack is RNG. You can only control Rampage. And that 48% just give me nightmares. It's the stuff of nightmares. There's a Delta 3. Okay. Oh, it's starting to go up. They're not giving good stuff in there though. Like the first one was okay because it was really low energy. But now it's the energy's getting quite high. Not for me. Like it's not even a can right now, but for newer players this is quite high. And so people want to run story missions, yeah. The rewards on it are terrible, man. Look at all these rewards. Everything's terrible here. It should be like supply depot tokens, ascendance medals, even if it's just like 500 ascendance medals or like 500 supply depot tokens. Just at least it's stuff that's useful to a certain extent. All that stuff's not at all. I mean, even new players, if they need it, they can just make it. Everything in this game is RNG. Not everything, but a lot, yeah. What's up, Ocean Banana? How you doing, man? Rampage could just give AP instead of no double attack. Rampage could just give AP instead if no double attack. It still does damage. Still does damage. What is this new update look? I don't know. What new update? What 5-star slot should I put for Pete and Princess look? 1535. 1535 for Princess, yeah, for sure. Pete, depends. I kind of think Pete is good if you do like focus stun and cleanse on him. He's kind of good like that. In terms of just Pete being a bit dangerous in that situation. Have you seen Robocop on Mortal Kombat 11? Yes, I've seen Robocop and Terminator. I saw that advertisement. That was pretty good. What's up, Super Kuba? Thanks for tuning in. Okay, let's do the old switcheroo. Nice to know more champions. Indeed. Did I start on this region? Yeah. Okay. I kind of didn't get why, like in the trailer for RoboCop and Terminator. I mean, it's a spoiler, but it's only for the trailer. RoboCop beat Terminator in the trailer. I was just like, wait, what is it? How does that work? I never bother with the Ascendance Middle romance anymore. I have an abundance of them both. Yeah, me neither. Me neither, generally. But I just thought I'd run something while I'm on stream. I don't know why I clicked that. What 5-star slot should I put for Pete and Princess? Princess is like I said, definitely 1535. It's what I'm trying to work on myself at the moment. There are a couple you can go with for Pete, to be honest. But if you want him to be the most dangerous individual, I think Cleanse is the best one. Focus, stun, and cleanse. That's the biggest issues I've had with Pete. When are you going to open the legendary training? If it gets updated. If it gets updated. Also, I'm gonna need a Cyrus Club when I do that. Damn. I think I've got around 2.5, 3 mil, yeah. I was down to like 50k at one point. I think at Christmas I was down to 50k. This is why you love Arav, like he can't get CC'd now. Like on defense weapons just don't work against him. Pretty nice. I think I've got 213 legendary training. Legitimately, that's over a year's worth of legendary training. Because it's 2 days per train. What does that active do again? Camouflage. Right. So I need to Arav though. Oh, he gets focus as well. Is it Arav? It's focus and camouflage. How much have you leveled out? Zero. She's just a 6 though. I'm probably not gonna level her like super quick. She's just gonna sit there as a 6 wherever she is. It was nice to get her though. Nice little bit of fun. I don't think I'm gonna be getting her as an S-class anytime soon. Cause like Clementine's only just about coming around into certain things. And yeah, she was released months ago. So yeah. Would a diamond knife be good for a weapon for Dot Stevens? On an attack team, maybe. But he doesn't really need attack. I've got a diamond knife, I think. Nope. In my other region I've got 2. I think it's quite an early weapon on the wheel, right? Like first 2 weapons, yeah there is. Yeah, it wouldn't actually be that bad. I don't think he needs very large or huge. I think he can get away with a large bonus to AP when attacking. So you can just update the HP to 40% if you wanted. He doesn't need attack, but if you wanted to replace it with attack, you could do that as well. This is a good weapon for a support character on an attack team, because then they get some potential control with that impair on attack. Don't think there are any support fast characters at the moment though. Only damage dealers, really. Except that guy, what's his name? Because of D, I want to say for some reason in my head I've got Dazzle or something like that. Malcolm, I don't know what I was thinking. What was I thinking? Maybe like Daryl, I'm not sure. I mean, he could potentially have it in his hands and just be a bit more of a controlling character on an attack team. Yeah. Okay, guys. I think I'm going to leave my stream here pretty much. It's been a nice little stream. I'm going to stream next on Thursday. Weekly stream as usual. I should have some content out between now and then there. For sure. I have got like videos I want to build. Particular ones. But yeah, we'll see. Thanks a lot, Well-Chilled, yeah. I'm knackered. I'm so tired. I'm still recovering from my stuff at the weekend. Like I told you guys that I stream on other platforms with some other stuff, and I streamed 5 times on the weekend. 3 times in Warrior Champion, just small coverage in that. 2 times in the other stuff I did, and I think the grand total of hours I put into streaming at the weekend was like something in the region of, I think it was like 16 hours over the 2 days, but it's constant. Like streaming is so, like, you may not think this, but streaming is really energy draining because you're talking all the time, you're having to focus a lot on multiple things. It's pretty difficult. Yeah, it's pretty difficult. It's harder than it looks, maybe. Harder than it looks. Okay, guys, though. I'll see you on Thursday. Yeah, no worries, Slice. Thanks for tuning in, man. See you later, Dimitri. No worries, Cygnus. Have a good one. Thank you very much, Christy. And yeah, no worries. It's all good. Tell me how she goes. You can just basically, with her, you can just like mod her on the free mod events and just test her out a little bit and just be like, It also just depends on the kind of meta attack teams that are being used at the time. You know, if taunt, like right now, taunt's really important for defense teams just because Princess is so everywhere. But yeah. Good night, guys. Who thought sitting on? I'm not even a webcam. Not even a webcam. I've enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much. Thanks, man. Hopefully see you guys on Thursday. But have a good night, though, guys. Have a good night. Take care. And as always, how many likes did we get in the end? Hey, we got 88. Nice work, guys. Didn't even have to remind people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the likes. But as always, guys, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Take care. Goodbye. Goodbye.